Welcome in everybody, we're here for week 4 of SPDA Champs singles going up against Angelite this week. And their team consists of a Mega Scizor, Palafin, Morpeko, Clefable, Politoed, and Hisuian Gudra. As far as a lead this week, I am... One second. Sorry, they said something, I couldn't see what it was. I am kind of thinking Cleavor is maybe my best option. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my stuff right. Duh. Yeah, I think I'm going to lead Cleavor to start it out there because they send out Palafin. And, well, you know, I could just get Jet Punched. I could definitely just get Jet Punched. So maybe we don't just Stone Axe turn 1. I think... Nah, something weird is happening. Okay, I gotta relock in. Oh, and turn this desktop audio on. I don't think they would go for a Jet Punch, to be honest. It doesn't feel like the time when they would go for a Jet Punch. Because it is base form Palafin into Cleavor. We are just going to get rocks up. They just flip turn. It'll take half our health, but we'll be able to go ahead and get the rocks up. They could just go out into Morpeko. Nope, they'll go out into Gudra. We will get some rocks up. And they are gooey. Okay, so we've confirmed gooey. As far as where I want to go from here, don't really know much about this Gudra, and honestly, that's probably the thing I'm going to struggle to deal with the most. I definitely do have to switch out. Just my question is, do I go... I'm going to go into Bellibolt. They do just Flash Cannon. So we get the Electromorphosis, but what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to click Eerie Impulse to weaken their special attack. The Gudra is definitely the hardest thing to get clear off the screen on their team. That's what I'm going to have the most trouble with what I've brought in. I just need a little bit of chip, and I could go back into Cleavor and click Close Combat. Okay, they just go Clefable. So we'll Eerie Impulse. They're down to -2. We both heal with lefties. And from -2, they won't really do all that much to Bellibolt at all. But what I am going to do is get a Toxic on this thing. We'll see if they're unaware or Magic Guard. They're not. Okay. They're not Magic Guard. So let's see. I'm going to just go for another Eerie Impulse because they might just swap, and if they don't, we'll just stall a little bit. Yep, they do. So we will get the Eerie Impulse back onto Gudra. The question here becomes, how do I want to go about this? I could see if they have Earthquake. just going to click Eerie Impulse again. They shelter to get the +2 defense. Okay, they could be going for a body press. I got a Volt Switch now. It's definitely a bit scary. Question is, who do I go out into? I mean, if they have body press and they're +4, they are doing a lot. They won't do much to Corv. I think I gotta go out to Corv here and do some body presses of my own. Or not body presses, some iron defenses of my own. They could have T-Bolt, but they are -4 special attack, so it's like... How much would that even do? Yeah, that would do like 15%. So we do kind of force their hand out here. And they don't have a fire type or to really get rid of Corv easily. They go into Politoed. Okay. So this could be Ice Beam, but even that doesn't do too much. I'm gonna Iron okay, they just Encore. Yeah, it's fair. I can switch out here, but the question is into whom? I guess I'll just go out into Bellibolt. The Rocks is going to get some chip. Let's see. They go for a Weather Ball. Oh my. Why did that do so much? Oh, they're a very offensive Politoed. That is not good. That is not good at all. So I kind of have to go out into Ninetales and set the sun up. That was bad. I'll have to try to get Bellibolt back up later, but we're going to go into Ninetales. Set the sun up. Sui and Gudra. They're back on equal terms. I think I am going to go for the Willow just to get some chip on this. Because I want to negate those lefties so it can stop healing. I'm definitely going to struggle to get rid of it. I do need to find a way. Okay, they got me there. They go out into Clefable. Also can't do too much. But I think I could go into Belly here and click Slack off. So I'm going to try to get Belly healed back up. Cosmic Power. Okay. We will just click Slack off to get back to full HP, and then we'll click Eerie Impulse because they're going to go down to Toxic, so the Cosmic Power really doesn't do much for them. So we will just Eerie Impulse because we want to keep them down. They go back to Gudra, which is fine. We will get them down again. And it's a -2 Gudra, so it can't really do too much. Couldn't really do too much to Corv either. So we will just Volt Switch this time. Yeah, they do Dragon Pulse, but we get Electromorphosis. We'll get some damage off on them, albeit not too much. And I'm not in a position to go out into Cleavor right here. So I think I've got to just go into Corv again. And this time we'll just click Body Press without Iron Defensing. That way they can't just do the same thing with Politoed. Yep, they got to Politoed, but this time we just click Body Press. They'll take some chip from the Rocks and from the Body Press. And with how much that did to Bellibolt, because that did a ton to Bellibolt. So in the rain, for them to have done 60%, this would have to be like a max special attack Polytoad. Possibly modest. So it would do a lot to Corv in the rain. And I don't really want to give that up. So I think I go out to Ninetales and set the sun up. I think that's going to be my play. They land a Hypnosis. Oh, that's really annoying. The sun is up though. We're just going to burn the sleep turns. Okay, Morpeko comes out. So they can try to get rid of the rocks with Rapid Spin. We'll just Flamethrower. And it almost kills, but they'll click Rapid Spin. And I'm just going to click Flamethrower again, because I don't think they'd be able to kill me. Oh, never mind, they just go out to Polytoad to save it. Okay, we get the burn on Polytoad, that's nice. But now I don't have as free of a switch in for you. I could go out to Floette, but I don't... I might go out to Floette just to Mega and click Synthesis. But it's not... Weather Ball's just doing a little too much for my liking. In the rain, I mean, I could go out to Venusaur and just click Giga Drain. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. They just swapped to Clefable. Okay. So Clefable is out. What do I want to do? Kind of want to go back into Bellibolt. I would also like to get this thing down. No, I'm going to just click Sludge Bomb. Because you probably just have stored power, so you probably threaten no. I should have just clicked Earth Power, man. Should have clicked Earth Power. We will go into Corv again. That was actually probably a throw. Forgot they could have T-Bolt and they're not down anymore. So I am going to Roost once just to scout. They counter. Okay. So we'll click Iron Defense. They go out into Clefable. So we will just click U-turn. And go... honestly, back into Venusaur. They just click Wish. This time I'll click Growth. I would like to get the rocks up at some point. We get the growth off, which is nice. So Venusaur is +1 now. So it looks nicer into the Hisui and Gudra. But into the Clef. Honestly, I'm just gonna click Earth Power. Yeah. I figured you might just go straight into this. Let me get the SPDA drop. Do they have any immunities on their side? No, so we'll just click Earth Power again. And they've shown me all their moves on Gudra, actually. And almost... I know a lot of their set for these three. If I can get rocks up, I'll be feeling good. I also want to keep Venusaur healthy for Palafin, and I need Ninetales to stay around for Scizor. Once this goes down, I would like to just get Cleavor back in at some point, just to get the rocks back up. Okay, so they're just sacking Morpeko. So now if I want to get rocks back up, I can do that for free. They send out Palafin Hero. Okay. I mean, you could have Ice Punch, but even that... I mean, if you're like max attack, Ice Punch still wouldn't kill. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. Drain Punch. What? What are we doing there? I don't really know what we're doing there. Out into Scizor, though. And Scizor could have... God, I don't know. I guess just like X Scissor would probably be the best move. Could keep Venusaur around. Can I go straight Ninetales on Scizor? I kind of can. I could also go into Corviknight. Yeah, I'm going to go into Corv. They will Mega and click Sword Stance. That's what I was afraid of. So now we'll just click Iron Defense. They will go to +4. They're at +6. So I assume they're just going out with this. So we'll see what they can do. CC does 38. And now I'll just click Body Press. And that'll KO the Mega Scizor. So we're in a really great looking spot now with just these few left. Politoed is definitely faster. So it's probably just clicking Weather Ball. At this point, I can just go out into Ninetales and set the sun up. They missed the Hypnosis, thank God. So now we will just click Energy Ball. Is that the right play? The Goodra has Flash Cannon, Shelter, Dragon Pulse, Counter. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you go into Goodra. We'll just click Energy Ball and get you down. And now that we're in front of this, we will go out into Bellybolt. They clicked Wish. So this time I'm going to be a little different and just go straight for the Volt Switch. They just protect. I mean, okay. Now I'll click Eerie Impulse. They just click Moonblast. Oh, they don't even have stored power. Interesting. Now I'll click Slack Off just to keep Bellybolt healthy. And then this turn, I'm honestly going to go... no, I don't... I'm going to keep Cleavor for now. I will just click here Eerie Impulse. I nearly clicked Volt Switch. That would have been really nice. But now you're -2. So that actually really helps a lot. So we can go for the Volt Switch here. Volt Switch off of Hisui and Goodra. And now I'll go out into Cleavor. I don't really think I care about getting the rocks up. I might just click Close Combat. Maybe. 40, 73. No, I think they definitely switch. I'm gonna click Stone Axe. Wow, they didn't switch. But we get the rocks back up. They just click Shelter. Okay. But they don't have... I mean, that's okay. I just click Stone Axe and just keep clicking it. Because they don't have a way to heal. And then Venusaur can just come in after Cleavor dies and click Earth Power. There goes the counter. I mean, could I go out into Corv and just click Roost? I think I can. I'm gonna do that. Wow, they clicked Flash Cannon actually. Did not see that coming, but unless they have any investment, we should be faster. So we will just roost it up. And what do I want to do? I guess go out into Ninetales. We got Corv healthy again. Dragon Pulse comes out. Honestly, I'll probably just click Willow. Ah, they did that again, man. Okay, this time we'll just click Flamethrower to get rid of the Clefable. Wow, Clefable didn't die. Alright, here comes the Politoed one more time. And into the Politoed. I should always be faster. Just kind of want to set the sun up again. We will... Wow, Flo, that really hasn't even hit the field. Encore, Weather Ball, Hypnosis. I mean, it would only be if you have Ice Beam. I'll go with the Venusaur. Do you just click Weather Ball? It still does 40%. That's doing a massive amount of damage. It's crazy. We'll click Giga Drain. And that will get us back to full HP. And that should seal the deal. I think we can get a 6-0. Because it should just be an Earth Power away from it. And that takes out the Goodra. And that is a 6-0. Let's go, baby. GG's to Angelite. That was a great game. A 57-turn battle. Is nothing to slog at. So, yeah, very well played. And GG's. We'll be back next week to try to keep the momentum going. Peace.